3, 2, 1. We're live. We're Kyushu live. Welcome to the live stream. And for some of you, it's the second time today because we've had some technical difficulties. For the first time, actually, since we started doing this. Apologize for that. I hope things are going to work out now. Today we are live streaming from the Hakata Station area in Fukuoka. And it is January the 13th, 2021. That's right, 2021. I'm getting it right here. So, yeah, we had some technical problems. We got disconnected. I don't know why. Hey, hi Mai. Mai's checked in. Hopefully, as I say, things will be better. I've made some adjustments, some changes, and we've started our walk in a different location. I wasn't planning to walk on this street here, but we are here. And while we are here, let me explain something. Yeah, right ahead of us, you see some construction there. This is for an extension to the subway line here in Fukuoka, which will connect the existing subway to Hakata Station. But it's also now infamous for another reason. Some of you might recognize this area. This was the site of a giant, sinkhole. Giant. I mean, where you see all the fences, the orange construction fences there. That was just a huge, massive hole right up to where the 7-Eleven is, to the other building. 2 years ago, all of a sudden, the construction area for this subway just collapsed. And well, what's good about the story, that's all bad news, of course. But what's neat about it is they managed to fix that hole in like 24 hours. Literally, there were cars rolling over that spot there 24 hours after that huge accident. So anyways, yeah, we had an accident here too, starting this live stream, but apparently things are working all right. Yeah, we're on our way. Let's just take a look down the street down there. That straight ahead is JR Hakata Station, the main rail station here in Fukuoka. And speaking of JR, here I'm going to get to the wide angle lens here. There you go. This is the headquarters of JR Kyushu company. Definitely one of the largest, if not the largest. Well, it isn't the largest, definitely not the largest, but it's definitely one of the largest. Kyushu, JR Kyushu, and this is their headquarters. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that the connection is improved. Yeah, this is the live streaming Kyushu Live. The whole project's very new, so we're still learning, working out the bugs. Today's plan, as I've mentioned, is to walk around the Hakata Station area. And we're getting close to the station already. There aren't as many people as normal out today. And of course, the reason for that is Fukuoka Prefecture, as of last night, midnight, has joined, I believe, 7 other prefectures in Japan in the more recently declared state of emergency. And as I was explaining when we tried to start the live stream a little bit earlier, that is something that the government, is a strategy of the government to try to limit the recent increase, spread of the new coronavirus here in Japan. So yeah, it's unfortunate. You know, no one likes to have restrictions, do certain things, but hopefully a couple weeks of this and infections will go down and the hospitals will have, you know, more capacity once again to treat people well. Okay, well, we're getting closer and closer to the station, as you can see. What a beautiful day. It's 14 degrees in Fukuoka today, and a beautiful blue sky, as you can see. 14 degrees today, and they're calling for 16 degrees tomorrow. I wouldn't doubt it if we started to see the blossoms come out a bit earlier this year. Cherry blossoms even. Yeah, so this is, well, it depends, you know, when the last time you were in Fukuoka. This is relatively new. It's called JR Hakata City. It's a whole complex. The building that we're looking at now is called Kite. And Kite, as people who speak Japanese know, means stamp. And the reason why it's called Kite is this was the location of the former Hakata post office here in Fukuoka. A giant post office was located there. And then next to that, that was built, it opened fairly recently, I suppose, a couple years ago. But the first stage of this new Hakata Station building is what we're looking at now. And that is, well, it's the station building there. And Hakata, a Hankyu department store straight ahead. And then something called Amu. Amu is like a, what do you call it? Just a shopping plaza, all kinds of tenant shops in there. And Tokyo Hands you can see there, Amu Plaza. And the building to the left, straight ahead, that is the Hakata bus terminal, where the highway buses pick people up there. So yeah, this is the station. And yeah, let's go over and check it out a bit closer. Switch back to the wide lens. This station was rebuilt in 2011. So yeah, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, wow. Time has flown by. That seems, to me it seems like it's much more recent, but this is an older building. Right there, corner building there. And this is where we came down from here. And then, well, we'll get on the other side. We'll talk about this building, or what was a building. It's being torn down. We're going to cross here. Okay, I hope the video is coming in clear and the sound as well. Where to start? There's so much to show here at the station. As I said, that's the Kite building, and the main tenant in the Kite building is Marui department store. It's a department store, not a local one, it's from Tokyo, and very popular, of course. Koban, police box. And this huge big square here, which is normally the venue or space for many outdoor events throughout the year. I love this little police car. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm getting a little bit concerned that nobody's chatting in anymore. I hope that we're still connected. I kind of getting the feeling that we aren't. If somebody's watching, please leave a chat. Tell me you can see. Tell me you can hear this. In the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy my walk around here. Ah, Emiko. Emiko has an idea. Yes, yes. Well, that means people can hear me, so that's good. Okay, that's a good idea. Emiko is talking about... Here, let me just change the lens here. We'll talk about this. Great. Thanks, Mai. Straight ahead. What do you think that is? I already mentioned the fact that this building used to be the site of a post office. This is a post box. Granted, not your average post box. check it out. What's it called? It's called the angel post box or something like that, but check it out. Yes, you see an angel on the top there. And this was actually created by a local Hakata Ningyo-san, doll maker. And he made this. And I think my favorite part about this is, okay, this is where you put in the letters, of course, but they have one way down here for children, you know, at a nice low level. So even children can use this heart-shaped post box. So that's cool. Yeah, as I said, the main tenant of this building, Kite building, is Marui department store. Tons of good shops in here and places to eat, of course. But we're going to take a walk outside here. We're going to head over. So the state of emergency, what it entails is restaurants are being asked to close by 8 p.m. in the evenings and to stop selling alcohol by 7 p.m. And companies are also being given a target to sort of restructure things so 70% of their employees can telework. That's the goal. And what else is it? Events, there's been a cap put on how many people can attend events. And what else? I think there's one more thing I'm forgetting now. It'll come back to me. But the schools are open for now. Schools are open. But yes, it's definitely quieter than normal here. Okay, that's what I wanted to show. Across the main street there, and getting smaller and smaller every day, that building there covered in scaffolding, that is where the Nishigin Fukuoka City Bank, or formerly known as Fukuoka City Bank, Nishigin, had their headquarters. It's a beautiful, huge building. Siding of it was made with sandstone from India, actually imported from India, and that building was designed by famous architect Isozaki, and that's just getting smaller and smaller. But of course they'll rebuild, hopefully something as beautiful as the last one. But this is a site where, you know, as I said, big events, things like the Christmas market are held, and any number of other huge events. Yeah, the illuminations here are just spectacular at Christmas. The station, of course, has a very long history. It used to be located about 600 meters, I believe, to the northeast. Well, anyways, not exactly here, but 600 meters away from here. And of course, back in the late 1800s, this was a station where the steam locomotives came, obviously, where it ran through. And what happened after that? Let me see if I get it. I think in 63, that's right, 1963 is when the station was rebuilt in this location here. Oh, wait a second, there's a famous piece of art here. This is a Moore, a Henry Moore, I believe. Let's just get around. Yes, it is. This is a Henry Moore. Some nice public art here. So 63, this building was rebuilt, and then the next yardstick or timeline would be, I think in 75, 1975 is when the Shinkansen, the bullet train, was extended to reach Fukuoka. So that made this station even more important. I might have a map here to show you that. Let me switch lenses. Yeah, let's zoom in here. This will be good. Okay. Hakata Station, there. And a couple days ago, we walked around Bayside Place and Marine Messe in the port. We were over there. So we're back here now. Yakuin's there. Tomorrow, we're going to walk around Yakuin. And we've already walked around Tenjin before. So that's where we are. Speaking of Hakata Station and the port, actually, let's just take a little bit of walk over here. I got something to tell you. Yeah, we'll take one more walk over here before we head to the other side. This is the entrance to one of the many undergrounds. There's plenty of underground shopping. Some of the older shops now, and Kisaten are down there. There's something I want to show you though. Meanwhile, also let me show you this view here. That's where the bank building was. And again, beautiful lighting this time of day though. And it's so warm, 14 degrees. This is a taxi stand. Very busy place. Well, obviously, again, today being the first day of the state of emergency, not many people out. That's the whole idea of it. And we're getting closer, of course. That's the bus terminal, highway bus terminal over there, that big building there. But this is sort of what I wanted to show you. I don't know if I'm gonna Taihakudori. This really major street down here. This street goes straight down to the port, and I believe was it Sun Palace, and the Kokusai Center. You know, where they have the sumo basho and all that, straight down here. But what I wanted to mention is that there was a plan to build a gondola, a tram, or gondola. Gondola is the word. Would have been so cool, and it would have linked Hakata Station here to the waterfront. And they're planning a gondola with like 15-person cars. And as I say, they'd have some type of station here, and you just zip. This street is just dead straight. Taihakudori. Check it out again. We might go up higher or whatever, but that street straight down there to the port. 2.5 kilometers from here, and they planned, I mean, this still might happen, I hope they do build it, to have this gondola. That'd be so cool to have. Ropeway, yeah, 15-person cars. It would take 7 minutes was the plan, one way. It would have, be able to carry, I think, over 2,000 people per hour. That would have been cool to have here in Fukuoka, in my opinion. So that's the clock there for the station. So this is the Hakata Uchi kana? Ah. It's at Zenity. Used to intern at a law firm here. Cool. Well, this must be nostalgic for you then. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a walk through the actual station building itself and go to the other side. The other side is the Chikushi side. And we'll take a view. There's a lot of changes on that side of the station too. Some new buildings and new developments. They're going to give you one more shot of the station clock up here. Just pan up. At the top of this building, on the 8th and 9th floor, there's a restaurant floor, right? It's called Kuten. And there's about 40 different restaurants, at least 40. There's also a multiplex cinema and all that. There's some really good restaurants up there. And then there's a rooftop, an open rooftop, which we might, I'm gonna see how we do for time, but we might go up to the rooftop. That'd be nice to catch a view. We're gonna do that. But here, let me change the lens here. We'll go wide lens here, and we'll take a walk inside the station, first floor. So many things to talk about in this station, but these tiles, they're actually behind glass here. They're made of arita yaki, arita ceramics. They're all different, all individual designs. And they're all over the place. It's not just here. You'll see them in so many, actually here on the ground floor as well too. It's a beautiful station. Up there as well too, the tiles. Oh, there's so many things to show here. Other thing I find really cool is this escalator. Check out the wheels. Here we go. I can show you here. They're train wheels. Train wheels. That's kind of cool. And this huge screen here. Hisashiburi Hakata Station. That's right. We thought people would enjoy seeing the station. He's not here today, but somewhere around here there's usually a policeman. And he stands on a little box and greets people really friendly manner. But yeah, let's just continue our walk through here. The entrance to some of the trains over there. And then check this out. Actually today it's of course so few people here, but usually there's huge lineups here for these croissant, mini croissant. And once again, we've mentioned this before in the live stream, but if we could broadcast smell, you guys would be drooling. So that's that. So you get your tickets. And tourist information, station information counter. Obviously not very busy. Seattle Best Coffee, one of our favorite coffee shops, and Cinnabon. What else is there? Bento. Lots of bento shops. Well, this area down here, Amu East, down here. Some people might find this also nostalgic or natsukashi. Maybe people picked up bento before they got on the Shinkansen or other trains. Yum. Oh, that looks good too. Strawberries. Oishiso. Yeah, well look, we're not going to spend too much time inside. That wasn't my plan today, but just to give you a peek at the bento selection and other goodies. Mr. Donuts. course. And coming up on the right is the entrance to the Shinkansen. And as the sign says, we're now exiting on the other side of Hakata Station. This is the Kyushu gate. And I'll show you a view of that. I guess not that many changes on this side right here. Oriental Hotel, the name's changed there and been renovated. But that's the glass mirrored building straight ahead. That's the new Nyako Hotel, completely rebuilt. And it's now kind of high-end hotel over there. And down this way, straight ahead, we'll walk down that way, is Yodobashi Camera. Yodobashi Camera. Down that alley there. But let's just take a look back at the station building here. Hakata Station. Quite a difference from sides, isn't it? This side feels 20 years older than the other one. So I don't have a planned route for today. I just thought we'd just walk around the station area and see what it's like. And as predicted, very few people out today. If you're just joining the live stream now and don't already know, Fukuoka was included amongst the prefectures under the recently declared state of emergency as of last night midnight until February 7th. So people are encouraged to work from home. Restaurants are to close at 8 p.m., stop serving alcohol at 7 p.m. And what else? Events, limit on events. Just basically, people are take care. Stay away from people. I'm doing my best. I'm right now I've got my mask on, of course, and staying away from people as much as I can. Yes, that is, I think I mentioned that is the Nyako Hotel. I'll pan up and show that. Not only renovated, this is completely, they tore down the former building there and rebuilt it from scratch. And it's really nice. If you have a chance to go up to the higher floors, great views from up there. But here we go. This is the other side of Hakata. Okay, decisions. I think I'm going to walk down this street here. And and then we'll cut in a side street and walk around the Yodobashi camera area. So today, or this is the 10th Kyushu live stream. Our first one was on January the 1st. And yeah, it's been fun. I'm having fun, enjoying this. And we're gonna continue to try new things. Today was exciting. We actually started the live stream exactly at 3:30 as planned, but had some problems. Technical problems, got disconnected. First time that ever happened. So that was exciting. City Hunter Python, walk up to Canal City. Okay. That's one idea. Well, like I said, I don't have a plan, so I'm just gonna walk around here. I like this sort of back street area here. Lots of the izakaya. People working in the offices nearby hang out at after work. So as I was saying, this is our 10th live stream. We're gonna have another one tomorrow morning. Japan time, we're looking for 10 a.m. and I have a friend joining me. My wife Emiko, she's joined a couple times now, but I'm gonna have my first real guest. My friend Greg's gonna join us, and he's gonna show us around the Yakuin Station area. So he's kuwashi ne. He knows the area quite well. This is a parking garage above the station. I always thought that looked kind of weird or interesting, but I guess that's how the cars drive up. That's what that is. And this is this tonkatsu. 僕は今ちょっとphase. I'm eating a lot of tonkatsu, pork cutlet, and this place is really good. It's a long counter. You can probably get that. This is underneath the tracks, right? Of the station. Anyways, inexpensive, only 1,000 yen. What she says, it's katsu kare. So it's not just the cutlet, but it comes with kare as well too. But yeah, this area here, I mean, it's what it looks like. It's people. It's close to the station. People looking for a quick bite can, have their pork cutlet, have some ramen, hop into izakaya. How cold? It's not cold. It's 14 degrees. Some people still have jackets on, but really you hardly need a jacket. Really, it's 14 degrees. It's going to be 16 degrees tomorrow in Fukuoka. 16. That's cherry blossom weather. So coming up, the lighting's kind of bad, but we're coming up to Yodobashi Hakata. Huge electronics shop. I don't know how many floors they have, and a huge parking lot as well too. But I must admit, I enjoy my Yodobashi or big camera. Yeah, it's great weather. Great weather. Tour. Inexpensive. I like tour not so much for the coffee, but for the hot dogs. This is kind of noisy. You know what? We're just going to skip this area here. I just wanted to walk by Yodobashi because I think it's kind of a important point in Hakata Station. In Tenshin, they have big cameras. 2 locations, a big camera. And of course, best dinky. But in Hakata, it's Yorubashi. Okay, we're gonna make our way back to the station. And you know what? I think we're gonna go for it. I think we're gonna go up to the rooftop of the station building and go for the view. So this will be a first. I know what's gonna happen with the live stream if we go into a elevator. Hopefully we won't get disconnected. That would be bad. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a chance. We're gonna do that. So we're entering the station building again. Actually, why don't we take a look at the map again? So that's where we are now. We started the walk over here. We went across and yeah, we walked around here through the station. So on the other side, there's Hankyu department store. There's also a couple of other sections, shopping centers, really. Datos is one. And I believe Datos has is it called Ramen Road, I think? Ramen Road. It's a collection of ramen shops. Maybe we can find that. Where is that? Is that here? No. Not here. I haven't been here in a while. Take a look. なんかラーメンのお店がいっぱい並んでるよ。ラーメン、どこにあるんですか？ Getting directions. はいはい。左の方まっすぐ行ったら小さいエスカレーターがありますね。はいはい。すごいちっちゃい短いね。めちゃめちゃ短い。世界一番短いかな。そこまではい。それはいありがとうございます。Yeah, that's, she just gave me information. Yeah, so yeah, let's check it out. So there's a collection of, here I'm going to change the lens, of ramen shops. And I believe it's called Ramen Road. Not so sure about that. But to get to that, we are going to go on what I think might be the shortest escalator in the world. I mean, it's literally, well, you'll see. You'll see. It's coming up soon. So Datos here, this is a, wow, I love those sweets. Wow. I don't know, Suzukake sweets, really, really good. That's not our target today. Let's continue. Yeah, we're gonna go check out these ramen shops. Look at this. There's a sake shop where you can actually taste the sake in there as well too. Oh, so much to see. Okay, well this was worth the walk already. There it is. Did I lie? Is this possibly, maybe you can look this up, is this the shortest escalator in the world? Someone start a stopwatch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-second ride. 7-second ride on what might be the shortest escalator ride in the world. But there's more. Mendori desu ne. Okay, I got it. I got the Mendori. Okay. So I hope the connection's still good. We've never done a live stream indoors before. Might as well find out. So once again, we're in Datos, which is a sort of a shopping area within Hakata Station. And yeah, so a bunch of noodle shops is what we have here. Just take a quick walk through here. Ramen shop, man. I don't know. Can't help but feel sorry for these people with the not the lockdown, but restrictions on people not be able to go out for a while. It's going to be tough for these businesses. Look forward to coming back and trying them. But yeah, look at this. So many. I don't know how many noodle shops there are. Maybe it says here. But it's quite a few. Quite a few noodle shops. All in one area. Shinshin. I believe below Kite. Is that right? Below Kite there's a Shinshin. I don't think there's a Shinshin here. Here's kind of a directory of all the shops. Shinshin's popular. Oh, there you go. There is a Shinshin. There is, somewhere here. I didn't see it. But there it is. So a lot of these places, you choose what you want to have, and then you buy your ticket using the vending machine. And then just pass it, and they prepare everything for you. これはね、これちゃんぽん。これちゃんぽん。これはちゃんぽんね。I love champon. I'm more of a champon person than tonkotsu ramen. I'll eat tonkotsu ramen. I like it, but I prefer champon. Nagasaki champon. Wow, it's so quiet here. So that probably got everybody hungry, including me. Let's see what else we can find. All right. It seems people have reacted to the showing of food in eateries. So there's another section of Hakata Station that also has some good places to eat. Let's try and find that. A caramel specialty shop. Check this out. Someone got a bowler hat there. cakes, all caramel style. This is new. Always something new in Hakata Station, and these, this is really popular now. Kind of a high-end, fancy breads. Loaves of white bread. And TPT. Huh. So much new stuff. Press butter sand. These are all new. All these are all new shops here. Interesting. Here we go. Hakata Ekinaka Shopping. Mine. Here we get swing back here. Mine is a really popular station, and they got just tons of omeyage hin, souvenirs, especially sweets. Yeah, we might take a quick look in there. You know, I don't have permission to film in these places, so I'm just scooting by here really quickly. Let me just go up to the entrance of mine and show you what it looks like. And then this is the area we're going to come back and I'm going to show you. Okay, here we are. I believe from here on is mine. And as I say, it's got the most amazing collection of sweets and souvenirs. Each little section of this floor is huge. All the major brands in Fukuoka and Kyushu and Japan, for that matter, have a shop in here. Mine gets called Mine. M-I-N-G, Mine. Yeah. But this is, I find this interesting. This is kind of more retro, the old Hakata Station sort of flavor in this. Like the floor here. Yeah. This feels more like the Japan I first knew. I think there's a bar down here. Tachinomiya. Look how like low the ceiling is. Just basic. It's almost hitting my head. Here we go. I like places like this. Tachinomiya. People are just arrived in Fukuoka, or they're waiting for their train, having a drink. What's this? Always something new too. Yeah, this is old style kiosk, right? Down there is another entrance to mine. As I told you, we'll take another peek in there. Yeah, it's just huge wide floor full of other shops. Okay. So, what are we at? The 48-minute mark. We'll walk a little bit more around this ground floor area, and then we're going to take a risk. We're going to see if we can continue live streaming while riding up the elevator. Lost in Hakata Station, yes. Yep. Yeah, I didn't have a plan, obviously, exactly where to go, and then we just logged. We had a problem in the beginning of the live stream. We got disconnected a couple times, so I had to change my starting location. So yeah, we're lost in Hakata Station. Amu Plaza. So the Tokyo Hands is. I got an idea. Let's ride up this escalator and we'll get a bit of a view of Taihakudori. Just in case, like I say, we're going to try and go up to the rooftop, but we might get disconnected. So I'm going to just show you a bit of a view from the second floor as we ride this escalator up. Look at all the taxis. Okay. Decision time. Meanwhile, I'll give you a good view. Station area. We talked about that building that's being torn down, the white scaffolding over there. That's the location of the former Nishigin Fukuoka City Bank headquarters. Big red building. If you came to Fukuoka ever, you would have, I mean, it's been there for a long time, and that siding was made of now I've forgotten the name of it. What's it called? I've forgotten the name of the stone. But a red stone from India was imported. Alright. Let's walk down here. Good point, Warren. Last week we were walking in a couple centimeters of snow, and it was freezing cold for a couple days. It's 14 degrees here in Fukuoka now. 14. And going up to 16 degrees tomorrow. Well, I see another escalator. And I can't resist not going on an escalator. That's a nice view. What you hear in the background is FM Fukuoka. They have a studio, and you can see the personalities are yelling at each other. So that's FM Fukuoka, live radio. Wow, check out this view. I'm happy I came up here. Look at that. Actually, you know what? I think we have to get out of here. This music might have a copyright issue, so I'm going to head out of here quickly. I don't know what happens on live streams with background music, but I think YouTube's pretty strict about copyright. Anyways, this gives us another chance to go down the escalator and show you this view, looking down Taihakudori. On the left-hand side is Hankyu Department Store. And let me see, we have a view here. We've shown this a couple of times, but the Kite building, Kite building, which has the Marui department store is right there. And this is the Ekimai Plaza, and the site of many really good events. There you go. So I had plans to go to Kumamoto next week. I had a business trip to Kumamoto, and I was planning to do a live stream from Kumamoto, but that just got canceled today, so that won't be happening, unfortunately. But next week I hope to be going to Akizuki, just outside of Fukuoka City. Beautiful small town, lots of history, beautiful places. So we might be doing, I say might because things are changing what you can do here in Fukuoka every day. That's coming up. And tomorrow from 10 a.m. we're doing a live stream from Yakuin with my friend Greg, who's going to be our guide. He's going to show us around Yakuin. This is a great view here. Great view at the front of the building. Yeah, this is really nice. So strange not to see the bank building here. It was bright red sandstone. Yeah, sandstone from India. Isozaki was the architect of this huge red building right here, and it's being torn down now. Apparently they're going to try and reuse that sandstone. I don't know how or where. But yeah, this second, I haven't been here in a while. This second floor walkway here is amazing. This is nice. I thought there was a big cafe here, but that seems to have gone. And then, yeah, you know what? We're gonna go walk down to the end. Walk down to the end of this. A couple more places to show down there. There's one of the BRT buses. Super long buses. Akizuki is beautiful any time of the year, but Ohanami time? Wow. Well, like I said, I can't promise, but we're looking, when is it? Wednesday or Thursday next week. Hope to be in Akizuki. And that as well, I have a good friend who's going to be our guide. So, someone who really knows the place well. So, if you like Akizuki, next week we're going to do a live cast, a live stream from Akizuki. Yeah, this is okay. This is some really big cafe here. I mean, really big. Which I've never been in. It seems popular. So this is the JRJP building. JR being Japan Rail, JP being Japan Post. As I've pointed out a couple times today, the area that we are right now is the site of the former post office, Hakata Post Office, which they tore down and built these huge commercial buildings. And then here, for some people, this will come as news or bad news. Let me just spin around here, and closed. Anyone know what this is? I'm giving you a huge hint. That's right, the Hard Rock Cafe. Hard Rock Cafe in Fukuoka. It's opened originally in Momochi, and a couple years ago moved here to Hakata. A couple years ago, I've lost track. It might have been when this building opened, but yeah, it's obviously closed here as well too, unfortunately. Hard Rock Cafe. It's a shame. That was that? I think at the start of the pandemic, I believe. I don't know if directly related or not, but Hard Rock Cafe. Hard to keep track of. The city gets bigger and bigger and more places come and go. So we've just crossed the 1 hour mark, which is our goal for these live streams. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to where we have that really great view of the station. And we're going to sign off from there. But then what we're going to do, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a chance. And we're going to ride an elevator up to the top of the building. And if that works out, consider that the encore. This is nice. I'm going to change lenses here and give you a sharp view of the station. Actually, let me just... There you go. So I'm curious to know, and let me know in the comments, people prefer Hakata or Tenjin? Hakata or Tenjin? Which do you prefer in Fukuoka? Something else we haven't done on Kyushu Live yet is night walks. We're going to experiment with those as well too. Definitely come back to Hakata for that because this area is so pretty at night. I look forward to showing that to you. So the bus is just pouring out now. Okay, so look, here's the deal. Is I'm basically going to sign off now, say thank you all for joining. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get up to the roof of the building. That means taking an an elevator ride. And as I say, I don't know if the connection's going to hold or not. We're going to try that. And if that works, then we'll see you out on top of the roof. If not, as I say, thanks for joining. Tomorrow, another live stream from Yakuin and at 10 a.m. So with that, sayonara. See you. And maybe see you in a couple minutes on top of the roof. So hang in there if you want to see that.
サイト結構えぐいよね。ベノムみたいな感じやろ。え？10回も。10回。ありがとうございます。いや、結構いい。気分悪くなるやつやろ。怖い。意味わかんない。怒られる。そこでメモ買うから剥げればいいのに。何回も言ったら。一緒にさま。怖い。全部抜ければいいんだよ。ツルツルつるっぱげじじになってけばいいんだよ。怖い怖い。マジ？怒られた。本が来たら。なんかさ、本当に嫌いマジで。なんかいつもね、あれね、仕事がなんか怖いことない。そうなの。上に参ります。なんで降りたの？ドアが閉まります。この時に一人暮らししたいと思って。まだ一人暮らし。7歳って言ったらさ、大学行ってんだったらママついてくるから。なんでなんだ。お客様にアミューラタ博多ランナー
we've made it. We made it to the top of the building. If you're still with us, we just rode up a bunch of escalator, well, an elevator and then an escalator, and we're on the top of the Hakata Station building. We made it. And I haven't been here in years. What's what? Oh, all I know is, see there's a train track there. This is like a kiddies train goes around here. Oh, and those walls are made of tiles from Arita Yaki. All hand painted, all hand made tiles along here. Fantastic. So yeah, this is a bit of a park and a play area for kids. And you can see this, look, it's almost like we're coming up to sunset already. Anyways, the lighting looks great up there. And hopefully we're gonna have a nice view of Hakata area here in Fukuoka in a couple seconds. I haven't been up here in years, but here, okay, before we get up there, see, there's a train track here. And it's just a kiddies train. But they have events up here on this rooftop here as well too. Not now, of course, but yeah, well, hang in there. Yes, there is a view up here. We're gonna see it. Wow, we might have just lucked out. It's coming close to sunset. This is gonna be nice. It's gonna be real. Wow, look at the sculptured plants here. Yes, a beautiful wooden deck up here. Places to put down a drink. And check. Sunset view. Fukuoka. Dozo. Wow, this is a nice surprise. I didn't plan to come up here, and I had no idea it was going to be so nice. Look at that, we got a sunset view. There we go. I've changed the... So... And this is looking towards the east. Yeah, we might actually... I wouldn't be surprised if we'll see some airplanes, because the airport's directly behind us, behind there. Got some students, some couples chilling out up here. Wow. Wow, what timing. Really happy I decided to come up here. Really happy. This is great. Ah, and here, this is something I really wanted to show you. This is Taihakudori, one of the major streets in Fukuoka, Taihakudori. We're going to use the telephoto lens here and zoom down. Live stream. Earlier on, I talked about this because there were plans to build a gondola, a ropeway. You can see Hakata Bay. You can see Hakata Bay. That's probably Nokonoshima. That island there, that's Nokonoshima. Or is that Nokonoshima? That could be Shikonoshima. Yeah, that's Shikonoshima. Okay. That's not Nokonoshima. This is Nokonoshima over there. But whatever. We're looking... we're looking down to Hakata Bay live here, sunset, Hakata. It's January the 13th, 14 degrees. It was snowing last week. It's 14. It's a beautiful day here. This street down here. It's got palm trees further down towards the bay there. Lots of palm trees. When I first moved to Fukuoka and saw those palm trees, I thought, wow, I've arrived. You know, being Canadian, it's just a big thrill to see palm trees. Anyways, ropeway project, which I still hope gets happens. They were going to build. They have plans to build a ropeway down this road, which would carry gondolas. 15-person gondolas was the plan. 7 minutes from here down to the bay. So only 7 minutes. Up to they could carry around 2,000 people per hour. It was a great plan. And some council people, persons, whatever, some politicians, for whatever reasons, probably not very good ones, voted against it. It's not going to happen. Not now, anyways. But I hope our mayor Takashima, it was one of his projects, and I hope that comes through. But wouldn't that be nice? So yeah, we're on top of the Hakata Station now. Miraculously and unplanned at sunset. That's what's happening here. And not many people here today, of course. Who would have thought that it would be this warm or this nice here? Let's see if we can zoom. What a view of the city. Okay, we'll get back to the, now I want to show you Taihakudori one more time. This is a great shot here on the major boulevards and straight down to Hakata Bay. Live! On Kyushu Live! This is fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm so happy we came up here. This is great. Well look, I'm gonna walk around a little bit more here, see what else is here on this rooftop before we sign out. What's this? 00. なんでしょうね。システム。なんだろうね。よくわかんない。Oh, this is it. Showing the back door of Hakata Station. Well, we did. We went by Yodobashi. We went to the Chikushiguchi, if that's what you mean. We did go through there earlier. That's the back door, I think. Ah, thank you, Emiko. That's the solar energy meter. Well, speaking of solar power, check out the sunset. Look at that. Wow. That is great. That is great. Let's zoom in on that. Try to get. We're literally watching the sunset here in Fukuoka from the roof of Hakata Station. So everyone, it's been an hour and 22 minutes since we started, and that makes this a new record long live stream. Totally unplanned, but that's how it is. That's why it's live. Thank you all for joining. We're going to do another live stream tomorrow for sure at 10 a.m. and we're going to be walking around the Yakuin area with my friend Greg. So be sure to check that out. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Please leave some comments and please subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about it. And we'll see you again next time. That's it for me. See ya. Bye bye.